Hi everybody, good morning. I'm doing today this room robots. It was a nice room. It's a second room of Shamulas. This is nice room. There's stuck on it sometime this one for the weekend. Um, okay, let's start. The first scan. If you already, I was playing then I'll start the video. But in any case, you see port 9000 is in Apache, and then port 80 is a robot file there, so I already start there. Let's start from scratch. So first of all, the 9000, it show default password there, and then we know import. Sorry, this one I couldn't find what to do with it, and then we know these are robots here because nmaps robots.txt. We know it is the same what nmap found there, so we know there is harming human. So let's see what's inside there. Forbidden. So before we go deeper to any of this, so first is try to check them because you don't want to spend too much time in one of them and then you realize they are dead end. So forbidden again. So if we go to the next one, harm to self. So if you go to that, so it's a it redirects to robots.txt, so to give you an idea. So now this one doesn't look like it's a dead end. What's that IP? That's the IP, and so robots.tryhackme. So if I do that and refreshing, if that's why in one Discord I said this room I remember. This is like the same template for rabbit holes. Whenever you see login and register, the first thing the first thing is to register, so to see what's going on in the system. So for example, I say here and you say your password is MD5 username, so let's get offline chef. So if I do my birthday, I say 10/11/2025, just put anything, so we have a date and a month. So it take date and the month and username, so that's username, that's the date and the month. If I submit a login, so I need to create my password. My password will be the username, then the date, and 10/11. That's what we did, 10/11. Then let's get the MD5. So if we put the MD5 there, so if we copy there, and we got there, if we submit, this is remember this move to rabbit hole, same this like it. So now admin last login, so you know not my, then there is this thing. So if you go page source, there's nothing special, but this is something here, server info.php. So what exactly server info.php is? So if you look to this, it's look like php info.php. So it's a php info system built and all of that. But the interesting part in this file, if you, first of all, because whenever you do this type of login, so if I go inspect, go to storage and go to cookie, and that's my cookie. Look my cookie also how it look like. V871p. If you go to this PHP there, I think it's in there in the bottom or something. This cookie. It reflects there's a cookie here, and if you look this cookie now compared with this one, it's my cookie JV8 K4M JM and 71p and the 7p. So the first thing we know, this file has a relation to cookies, because remember, if we log out again, because this file you can see it because it's about by login. he said admin is monitor new user. So here it come to because when you say monitor, it mean so it mean we can use an XSS payload. So we know where is my payloads. This is what I'm trying to extract. What's that JavaScript things? If I register, for example, again and say script alert hi, let's use the same so we don't need to change the password. Then make sure that copy this, submit, login. Let's do that. Let's create my password. Let's copy. What I did wrong? Why is not alert? Why whenever I make a video things go south? Be between bracket. I forgot the bracket. Logout. Register. Where are you supposed to put the bracket? I forgot. Hey. Sorry. Login. Don't tell me now it's stuck in these little things. Let's copy that. Put a password. Now we have a pop-up, so we know it's an XSS payload we need. So let's go log out. So we know it's an XSS. Now what XSS? I used the one to steal cookie directly from admin. You know that classic steal cookie. That one doesn't work because maybe it's a protected. Let's see. Let's see something. I forgot to check that before. Password. What's that username we use? If we use that username, so that's an XSS. Let's see the header. Not the cookie. Let's resend this. I think it's an HTTP only, if I'm not mistaken. Where is that request thing? The header, PHP 8.3, the server Apache 2.4, accept cookie host. Where is the cookie? Any case, the host is robot.tryhackme. Where is that HTTP only? Where's our friend cookie? Storage, the cookie. Same site, none, secure, false, HTTP only two, host only true. I'm not sure because of these two is the one we can steal the cookie directly. So that one doesn't work. So your best bet next one is to steal this. We need to steal this. The idea is if we can steal this, the whole file, because we know the URL of the file. So when the admin login, his cookie will be there and we steal the cookie. Now one payload that works is this one. We use post request, this one. So when the admin login, it fetch the PHP info because it's have the same URL there, and then basically send a post request to our server. Now you need to send it through post because it's data. Didn't work the other one. So this payload is the one that worked for me. Now let's do that and let's see. So basically now if I come here and say let's what I'm doing now. Let's log out. Let's register new user. Let's register this user with this user with this. So it's a post request. Let's use the same field. Recruitment agency login. Where is the password? Oops, yes, before we do that, let's put that hold strict and then we come here. I'll put this so a link for it so you don't need to type it. So we have 10.10.2391.8000. Remember when we log in we'll steal ours first and then the admin next, so I don't need to run the 8000. I'm not writing so the admin will be after 1 second or two. We can wait for it, so that's fine. So because it's a post request, I don't use the nmap the Python script that usually we use. So you can just use it in nc minus lvnp lesson port 80, and I don't want to see the whole file. Just grab me the cookie. I don't want to scroll down on that file. Minus nc lvnp. So I just want to grab the cookie because now if he will send the whole file. So the file is long and I don't want to start looking for it. But be careful. Be careful. You might if you start listening before you log in, and you log in, you will get your own cookie first, and then the second one is the admin cookie. We got already. Let's confirm we are not getting ours. This is 2i6. If we go to storage and get the cookie, this is 701p. You can see this. This cookie is not. This is mine, 71p. The one we got now, it's the admin cookie. You can see we can just copy it. Yeah. If you want to listen again, you can just do this. Remove that if you want to see the whole thing. We'll come again. I think the admin is rotating. I can just now remove this cookie and put my admin cookie there. I'm not sure how the admin is rotating each minute or something, but basically I just did the flag minus cookie, so I don't need to scroll. You can see that now we got the whole thing. Let's cut it. Now if you don't do the other one, you can see the whole file. That's the whole file came now. I don't need to see the whole file. So minus c it's too many of them. So if you do this, you'll get the whole file. If you just grab the cookie, you grab the cookie directly. So we are fine in that context. Now I replace the cookie and you just refresh this page. That's fine because we do what? Now we can see the whole thing. So we are admin. Now what that mean? Now we are admin. So now we can enumerate. You can get what's inside this now because we have the cookie. I can just say damn the cookie. I can go to go buster, for example. Go buster directory minus u http. Just get now because now let's get this file. You can guess it's admin, the admin portal, but let's not jump on it. So we have self minus word list user direct user word list user share word list the what buster directory wherever what do they call, medium or 2. I'm looking for flag.php, more interested on that. We have the cookie for go bust minus c. Sometimes they get confused with the where's the cookie. Let me get the cookie again. The storage, where is it? My storage cookie PSD. So let's get that, so we can put there equal, and then we can just get the admin cookie that we got, so we can try to know what's inside. I think it's minus c the command. No, we're not getting minus c. Oh, we have admin.php. The cookie way. So there is admin.php. That's the only thing I was interested on, to tell you there is an admin.php. So if I go now to admin, I log this. So let's close. Why you're starting? I don't need to start that. So let's zoom it a little bit. It's too. Go out, go bust. What's in burp suit? I don't need you. Now we have this form. So let's see what's in page source. It's sent to admin.php, placeholder, URL things. Wherever you see something like that, you can guess it's SSRF. Or at least the first thing you come in your head. So I can just run my Python 3.9 minus m http.server. So why is not running? The Python. So to confirm, we can just make a simple test here. Let's say vim, let's say touch test.txt, and I can come here and just say, how about http my IP address 10.239.1, my port is 8000. How about test.txt file? See, if I submit query, the file is empty. Did we catch it here? Yeah, you can see it's coming here. This is the post of the admin. Remember that admin is still calling us, so don't worry about it. Well, let's not. This is what we'll get because the admin is still logging. See, this is the post for the admin. Let's not see the admin. I'm getting tired of it, so let's do the port 81. So we know that it come to us. So now this we know it's an SSRF, so we can create a shell. Let's go our because application is PHP, so we can just use no, not you, this one. Let's use a PHP one. So my IP is 239.1. Let's not forget about NC. NC minus LVMP 9001. And now because it's PHP, let's get PHP. Let's take the classic one, pentester monkey. Let's copy it. Let's create a shell. That's now a port. Let's do this, vim shell.php. For example, why we know it's a PHP things before we jump. Let's see, for example, now I can just type something here. See what it's a warning include. So there's an include there, include failed to open, var library. So there's an include there. So there's some sign to say if I do the shell, what exactly happened. Did we save the shell already? We didn't save the shell. So paste what we did. So we have our shell. Now let's call it. Now I changed the port so we can the admin doesn't call us again. So it's 8001. My shell is called SPAP. Everything is working, so we can get shell directly in this one. So we can confirm the shell was called, and we have a shell. So if I do ID, data. If I do sudo minus L, sudo is not there, clear is not there, so it is limited environment. ls minus la home is dead and there's no people there. Got etc pass wd, there's only root, and then even the IP address is not there. And then you can do cat proc, for example, net arp, and we can see there is the containers. This is 1, 3, and 2. Now, of course, when you get there, go where we got .html. Remember the one what we didn't see anything on them. cd human ls cd orders ls minus la is dead. That gitkeeper thing, when you have an empty git, that's what it's used for. So now let's go out. Now let's go back where we are. cd the one that we cd what I didn't able to stabilize this share. lscd2 lscd self ls. Now we have the file. Of course, the most interesting file we can let's first this is the part until I get someone gave me info. I got confused about the MD5 and double MD5. The register system where is working. Use POD, so you can it's very hard I think to do SQL injection when you have this. So when you post the username, password, and then connect to MySQL, is using procedure, they call them. The one is more secure against SQL injection. To initial password, MD5 post username, format day, post date, birth. From date, so we only taking the date. Prepare insert into user username, password, group value, MD5, and guest. We are in the group guest, and then okay, the user is the user. Then he do an MD5 here, so we have two MD5. This is the part I didn't notice, because there is the first MD5 and then there's the second MD5. This is nice trick from the room creator. It got me lost here, the part, because it's double MD5 in the system. And we can confirm if we go to cat login.php. In the login mechanism, you can see is after you get the username, you get a password. Prepare, select from user with username and password, MD5 in group not. I know I'm confused. You see, because the password we send it already in MD5 and then he check in MD5, so this is double MD5 here. That's my mistake. I didn't really. Okay, now if we go to config.php, the key part is this. We can see we have a database. Now you can say connecting to the database, but MySQL is not there, so we're stuck. So it's another nice thing to force you to do things. So we have everything. We have the username, your password, even we have how is connecting. Okay, you can search online or ask any ChatGPT. Anyone can give you very straightforward one line. Huh? You can run PHP straight like that in one line, because we already have the whole data. We have the database, we have password, we have everything. So we can just do this, and we can get the whole database. So this is what we can find. We run, so we have first of all select from user. We have admin. We have the admin password, which is a double MD5. We have an admin. Then interesting, we have this new user rgiskard. Then we have this, and it's a no login. Then we have the one that we created ourselves. This is my first alert and mistake. Then we have that one. Then we have that. So we know this is the table for the users, yeah, from users, yeah, because I'm more interested now in table query fetch from table users. Now the next thing, because this user we don't know about it, so the question is, and because we know it's a double MD5, because this, even if you give it to let's close this one, I don't need him to keep running in circle. So even if you ask this one, you not pick it up directly, I think. He doesn't, he's no smart things. Where is that option that smart things? Where is that smart thing? I don't know, where is it? So now, because we from the script we know it's a double MD5, so we need to and then we know, here's the trick part of it. What's the trick? Because let's vim something, so I need to type something. J. So we know username password format. We know password format is username, then day, and then month. So we know the user because we know the user is this guy, so we know the user is guy, this name. So we don't know, what we know is so we just need to add the date and the month. So the date, so it means from 1 to 31, and then the month from 1 to 12, and then we know the double MD5 is this, so we know this. So basically what we'll do, we need to run all the username and just loop through the day and the month and make two double MD5 and look for this. If it matches, so we find the username. Basically that's what it is. Where is it? No, that one is that one. Let me open another one. It's free. It's TryHackMe paying for it. For sorry. Vim find password. This is a PHP script that do that. I have this is the thing, and then you look from 1 to 131. You have a date. Do and compare. So if I copy PHP find, then we find the password 229. We have this, and then the double. And because we log with the MD5, we take the MD5, the password, not the double MD5. So now we know the password, and so what to do with it? Now that's a good question. So we know the user. Now the next thing you can say, now we don't have that user here, so somehow you think what to do with it is so now we need to SSH with it. So we can SSH to this user at robots.tryhackme, and if we copy the password, not this one, where is my PHP script? This one. So if we copy the password there, you're kidding me. Connection closed. You really? I'm your friend. He's playing with me now. It happened to me couple sometimes this. Now it clear. We are in. Of course, when you log in, you do -l as usual. You ask you for the password. We can copy the password again. And here, where you stuck in the weekend, then you stuck. It tell you can run the 127 And this 127, remember what it is? It's this one. If you follow this room when you start running in circle, where we are now, is this. Remember this ls minus la. Everything is on root. We can't touch stuff here. To confirm that we do, let's do ls css. Ls css is calling this file. So if I do, for example, now let's get this. He said I can do sudo user Dolivaw, and then so the wildcard, because some TryHackMe rooms, I remember before that wildcard you can do anything. I couldn't figure out how to bypass this, to be honest. I will just see how I solve it. I don't know if there is other way to do it, but just to confirm you what he's calling this. This is the server that he's calling. So he's calling that site. I spent time to figure out. To confirm is there. Remember, let's do. This is that's the same thing as we do. And to confirm, just get one of the CSS files so we can know it's true. He's calling that server. So we can just do CSS, and you can see it's calling that server. So we know it's calling this machine. So it's calling this machine. So this this command. Well, let's copy it in the top so it will be middle skin. So this command, this whatever things is doing, is calling the curl. The 127 is this container. So we know it's going there. Now we can't write this. I thought to do the shell and download it, but there's no way you can write here. I don't know. I figured I tried too many option doesn't. Remember we do in wicked. If you go to curl that binaries, these interesting things in the sudo. He said if the binary is allowed to run as super user sudo, it does not drop the elevated privileges and may be used to access the file system, escalate or maintain privileged access, fetch a remote file via HTTP and get and that. So what does that mean? Remember now why is not working? Remember if I call it like that, he just dropped this file. Let's say if I output, for example, this file to temp and say test.txt. If I do, of course, cat.temp test.txt, you see it get the content, but the interesting part is this. If I do minus temp and test, look what's the interesting part, who is the user. So when curl runs this user, when he downloads something, he save it as the user running on, not as rgiskard. And this is the trick. You can think about reverse shell or something, but it didn't figure it out because I couldn't bypass the. I couldn't find a clever way to use the wildcard. Now, what worked for me is the idea is, because remember we are in this. We have this user, which we need to enter here. And then the idea is, why don't you use the SSH keys things? So for example, now here's the whole chalada. Let's create, the idea is to use this command. Let's explain it there so we can know what this command do. This command, what it do? We doing the same things, and I ask you to download this file with a public key. My public key, I said you to connect to, but when you connect to this 127 things that I can't change it because it's part of the room. When you connect in port 80, how about coming to this port? No, for our case, our where is that? Our Python, we run it in 8.1, so let's change it to 8.1. So let's change it. So it means don't go to 127 this machine that we are in. Don't go here. I don't want you to go there. I want you to go to my machine in port 80. And then, because now we know the sudo run as this user, now how about saving it in your own keys? So now, if that works logically, so now we can just now generate keys. So let's generate a key. Where are you? So if I generate my keys in, so let's not waste anything. Just let's generate the keys quickly. I don't need a passphrase. The key was generated. Let's copy it where my Python is running, my server is running. So let me copy it there to my server, and yeah, and then that's it. So now we have. I already have them there. These are my public keys, and now my Python is running in port 881. Let's make sure it's there. Now see what happened now if I do this command. Why it's going down bottom to the screen. Now if I run this now, in theory it copied, it received it, and let's not let's make sure we are not cheating to make sure that it won't. If I change, if I told it change to key, for example, .txt, and I say cut temp key.txt, you can see my public key is working. So we know it's working, so we know it went to the key. So if it does work, so now if I go and just SSH directly now, I can SSH now directly to the user because I have the private key. So SSH, I get my SSH key for Dolivaw, and I just get there. In theory, I should be ID clear who am I. Of course, as we go here, then we can. So now we pass the. Let's look the Python work. We got the public key. So the command work. So we have now this is the shell, and then we got a new one for the user Dolivaw, and when you sudo -l we have Apache running as root basically. Now the resolve one, I got it from this one. This is the option where I got the resolve idea. And the first time I didn't do the resolve, I did no, I did the resolve. Resolve did need problem with the TryHackMe box. That's why I did the connect. Where is that connect? The connect. The first time I did the resolve. Resolve worked, but port 18 TryHackMe machine is used, so that's fine. And then the next one is this. The idea is to use the CustomLog things in Apache, and this is a curl resolve. Yeah, the idea for this is to use the custom log, where you can basically, if running as root, you can do the pipe, and then you can run commands. Basically, the setup will be, because in this user, let's say if we do in temp, let's say tryhackme.conf, because we're trying to create a custom Apache file. The data for this file is so this one. We have three options we can play with it. So where is it? So this is fine. We're doing three-way. We do in the shell. Let me put my IP back to the machine. My machine IP is 239.1, I'm doing shell in 1235, so do we have something we can use? Let's open another one. nc minus lvnp1235. So let's go back to, so we have, this one is we define the server to run localhost. This is needed. If you don't do it, you get error. Apache will tell you there is a new model mp whatever. We're trying to push it in log 880 to the PID in temper and error log in null. Now, the first thing is we can just get the flag. We can just get the flag. The second, the whole trick is in this pipe. And then the second one is use this is the usual what they call this, the usual shell that we use. Then the other one didn't work, so I use this longer one. The next one is to add user Dolivaw to the sudo folder. So we have 1, 2, 3. Let's see if these things can work. Now we know we can use this. We can just rise and. I don't think we need to do it, but unless you root, I don't think you need to do this because it's already no password. So Apache 2 -c temporary TryHackMe conf -k restart. What's going on? Did I do something wrong? No. -f, not -c. HTTPD is not running. Okay, why is not running? I think we need to generate some logs. Curl http 1.0.0.1. Did we need to share it? Did we got share? No. Oh, we got the share without generating the log. It's supposed to generate logs. How come that happened? ID. We are root. So we just started, we got root. I thought we need to get some logs in port 880. I don't know, he just give us the shell. So now if you go head -c7 for the flag, remember we said we throw it in root dot. The root didn't work. A temporary, and we got the root that takes it. So we got a part of the flag already. So remember we said vm temporary tryhackme.conf. So the first line we work. So this one did work. This one did work because we have a root now. Now let's check this one, is it working or not. If we know if working, you just can do sudo and we become root without asking for password. I can confirm this because if I go to yeah, so we are root here. ls root, so we have that's the flag. Oh, we didn't check the user flag. The user flag, you get it here. ls home ages. Yeah. The user flag, you get it in dolly. Sorry, exit ls home. Yeah, so if I do head -c 6 home dolly user, so you get the user flag. So basically the trick is this, to just do any of them. So either you get the flag, either you get the shell, either you get sudo. So any one of them would work. So we are root here in the machine. So, and that this one, this is the shell for www data. This is the shell for Ajax. This is the shell for Dolivaw, and this is the shell for ID. Yeah, I think I didn't forget anything. I will put the script to PHP and things like that. Yeah, and thank you guys very much for watching, and yeah, hope you enjoy. Please like and share and support the channel. Thank you very much and have a good day.